we're launching right into severe weather season. Every day from Tuesday through Saturday, maybe even into Sunday, there's a threat for at least some potential of severe storms. All modes of severe weather are on the table this week, but each day poses a slightly different risk. We have a mid-level jet stream dip, which is allowing just enough cold air to spill south into portions of the Four Corners and the Rockies, and that's creating this nice clash of the warmth that we're seeing across the southern plains and the southeast and the relative cooler, drier air over the Rocky Mountains. And so we're going to have areas of low pressure that are riding along this ridge and creating multiple days of severe storms and heavy rain. Flash flood potential is also going to be something we look at in depth later on in the show. That borderline is almost the more serious risk out of the two versus severe weather and flooding. The storm threat come Wednesday is sitting at a level 2 out of 5 for Texarkana, does include the Dallas-Fort Worth metro. Wednesday, though, looking more so higher topped storms, so hail, damaging wind, that's going to be the primary threat. But it does extend as far north as the Ohio Valley. And so we're thinking about areas we're forecasting snow right now. Then we add on enough heat and moisture to support severe weather. And so that's the flip that March brings. The ingredients come Wednesday. We have this jet streak here that's helping to aid in some upper level divergence and some lower level convergence. So rising air in this case. And with all of the warmth coming from the south, record warm temperatures, all of the ingredients are starting to come together. Dew points jumping up into the 60s as well. That's certainly going to be helping things out.
It's right on cue. I'll tell you what, because I know you're from Texas.
Yeah.
The Texas-Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo kicks off this week. So it's that time of year that things just start to get going.
Yeah.
You know, we're warming up. We got the storm threat. There have been past rodeos, which it'll run until the end of the month. I think March 22nd. You can see hailers out of this event with afternoon storms rolling through. So it's worth paying attention to. This has been on the Storm Prediction Center's radar too since it was a day 6 outlook. I think that was the first outlook we got.
Yeah, I mean, Wednesday's been the one day that's on the list, but now they've expanded it to a threat for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and they're even highlighting a thunderstorm risk into Sunday. And I will say, looking at the models, especially next week, so I'm looking another week in advance here, does seem like we could have a big-time severe weather day. Now, granted, we are about 10 days out from this event, but the signs are there. The ingredients are there. So March is going to be a season to watch for sure. And it's the first month, really, of spring severe season. April and May are usually the pinnacle of tornado season. However, I mean, we had such a significant outbreak last year, Pi Day. So March is not a month to let go to the wayside.
And when if you were to look back at last year's season, that March event, the 14th through the 17th, actually one of the most notable severe weather outbreaks that we had. It was a tornado outbreak. We got what we would average in the month of March out of that one event from a number of tornadoes. I think we had about 117 tornadoes. And the zone that we watch, it's familiar territory. Maybe there's a little displacement. I mean, looking at where that threat it does extend up to St. Louis.
Right.
So you're kind of getting into that territory where it's not as common, but this is the time of year, to your point, that things will reach that crescendo, that peak.
Yeah, absolutely. And really, when you have multiple day storm threats, a lot of times the storms the day prior eat away the energy for the next day and so on and so forth. But we have an area of high pressure just sitting off of the Atlantic coast, and that's just acting as this gasoline refuel for more moisture and warmth. So again, this week is going to be on the more active side. Everything really kicks off, I would say, tomorrow. Although not necessarily outlined by the SPC, the chance for some stronger thunderstorms are certainly there. And then we've got a long way to go until we reach that peak of severe season.